In our last Mishnah, we talked about the idea of Shoalin et Geshamim. When do we start to ask for Geshamim? And it was Yush Machloket when you started. So our Mishnah is going to give another opinion, a practical opinion, that was actually accepted, halacha, another Machloket. B'shlosha b'mar Cheshvan, we're in Taanit Perek Aleph Mishnah Gimel. Says the Mishnah, B'shlosha b'mar Cheshvan, Shoalin et Geshamim. On the third day of Mar Cheshvan, we start to ask for Geshamim. Rabban Gamliel Omer b'Shiva Bo. Rabban Gamliel says no, on the 7th day of Nisan. But okay, why? 15 yom achar Chag, 15 days after the Chag, after Sukkot, Kadesh Yagia Acharon Sheb Yisrael in Nahar Prat, so that the last stragglers who are returning from the Beit HaMikdash, from Aliyah L'Regel, they've already gotten to Nahar Prat, to the Euphrates River, and they're on their way home. Okay, and we don't want to pray for rain, because remember they have dirt roads, etc., and we don't want them to pray for rain and prevent them from getting home from the Ali Regel. So that's when we start. Actually, that's what we paskin. Says the Bar Tanura, we say v'tan tein talu matar. Hani yiniv Eretz Yisrael. That's how we do it in Eretz Yisrael. Okay, we start saying v'tein talu matar like Rabban Gamliel on the 7th day of Nisan. But he says aval begola. In the Gola, ein shoalin ad shishim yom the Tkufat Tishrei. They don't start asking for rain until 60 days into Tkufat Tishrei. Ubiyom shishim atzmo matchilin lishol gshamim. And on the 16th day itself, they begin to ask for rain. Why? This is based on the Gemara. This is the Bavli. Why do they? What's Tkufat Tishrei? Okay. So as we well know, we discussed extensively in Masechet Rosh Hashanah. The Jewish year is the lunar year, but that doesn't account. But we know that the year, it doesn't really make any sense, because months, okay, as we know, lunar months are 30 days. They don't follow the solar calendar. There's 2 different months. We've discussed this very extensively. So Chazal they also associated with something called Tkufot. Tkufot are, well, we know in Hebrew now, they mean seasons, but Tokef means strong. Takuf, okay? Tkufa. But you can just look on Wikipedia, as I did. What are Tkufot? Well, the 4 seasons recognized by Talmudic writers. Machlokes between Shmuel and I looked it up. So you have opinions in the Gemara between Shmuel and Rabbi Ada, I think. Right, and Rabbi Ada about what the exact seasons were. But everybody agreed it was 91 days, 7 hours. He said 509 Chalakim and 31 Regaim. And Shmuel said it was 91 days and 7.5 hours. Just tiny Machlokes. But everyone agreed that you had to divide the year into 4 seasons. Nisan, Tammuz, Tishrei, and Tevet. And they measured the seasons based on that. And the reason is, of course, because they had to plant. And this planting had great influence, great importance, and they had to figure out when to daven, because you didn't want to start davening for rain until it was the rainy season. This is how we pass it nowadays. When do we start? The only halachic ramification, one of the only halachic implications of the solar year is in Gola. If you're watching this outside of Israel, when do you start saying V'tein talu matar? The 5th of December. You'll almost never see this any other time that it mentions December. Why? 4th, 5th of December, depending on a leap year, that's Shishim Yom of Tkufat Tishrei. Now you'll ask yourself, why am I praying for rain based on Babylonia? Different question, beyond the scope of our discussion here. And about that, you'll have to ask your local Orthodox rabbi. Stop here, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha B'Yisra Kalman. And as I've been doing lately, I remind you all to join us at mishnah.co, where you can get the Mishnah calendar, you can, learn on schedule, etc., etc. You can join the program and see it on our website. We'll stop here and have a great day.